Hey, how we doing, guys? Gray here, and today we are back for week 6 of the PBA. We're going up against ElScizor and his Borussia Donphan. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. Alright then, so he brings the Avallug, Azumarill, Chi-Yu, Scream Tail, Scizor and Clodsire, almost in alphabetical order, very close, however not quite. This team looks very, very fat. I'll be honest, I don't think I was expecting the Avallug, and that could be problematic. From memory, I don't have a fighting move on Great Tusk. I will just double check that. But I don't think I do. I don't actually remember my sets very well, I'll be completely honest. Let's have a look. I think I'm fairly spadef on Iron Moth to be able to take certain hits. Outside of an Azumarill lead, am I too worried about leading with you? I don't think we are, so I think I'm going to go ahead and lead off with our Iron Moth, get up the T-Spikes as early as we can, because I expect Clodsire to be the switch in, and if it's the switch in, then it's not going to want to, not going to be able to get rid of the Toxic Spike immediately. I could also lead with this and click U-turn, is also a possibility, depending on what obviously he leads off with. So good luck, have fun to Lars. Make sure to go check him out, his link will be down in the description below, as well as all the other coaches for the PBA this season. We are locked for playoffs. I think Lars just needs to win one game, and he is locked as well. I could be wrong, he might also just be locked, but things are pretty close at top of our table. So okay, so we see the Scream Tail lead. This could be quicker than me, and Psyshock would hurt, but I also don't think he wants to take a Sludge Wave. So yeah, he's going to withdraw. Are we going to see the Clodsire? I assume we will. I think it's a fairly safe assumption. We do all of like 2 damage, but there's not Rocky Helmet. I wonder if this Black Sludge or whether it's Shucker. Either way, I think just going into Great Tusk is probably the play. And probably just clicking Headlong Rush. Did he bring a flying type? I don't think he did. He does have the Avallug, of course. No, he's got like Scizor, but yeah, I'll just Headlong Rush. I expect the Avallug will probably come in, but honestly that's fine. I don't necessarily feel like I need to play around that, which could be famous last words by all means, but I don't think that I need to. Okay, so yeah, it's Shuckerberry. Good to know. Is it Curse? Or is it just going to Toxic me? I kind of assume a Toxic's coming out here. Counter. Okay. Well, I didn't expect that. That was a really nice spring. Very, very nice spring. But that's fine. That's absolutely not the end of the world at all. It had a pretty good matchup. Especially against things like Scizor, it was very good, but yeah, it is what it is. Weakening that is very, very nice. So I could go into, I think I'd go into Vaporeon here. Yeah, I can go Vaporeon. And I don't know whether this is going to be unaware. I'm assuming it's going to be unaware just because of the way that he brought that in then. What would his switch in be? Maybe Scream Tail if it's Encore. But that would be good to know. So I will Calm Mind once, as he is going to withdraw. A little bit annoying that we lost our Tusk so early, but you know, what can you do? Yeah, there's the Scream Tail. And we'll see whether or not it has the Encore. If it does, then we switch. But for now, I will just click Hydro Pump. Do you have Encore? Clicks Wish. So we could have missed the Hydro Pump. That's a little bit unfortunate. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of it. But it is what it is. I will Hydro again. Perish Song, okay. So this is not the first time I faced off against this kind of set. If I hit first Hydro, would have been in a great spot. Unfortunately, that's just not how this works. I'm going to double out now. I'm not going to get trapped in. I don't know if this gets a trapping move actually, but regardless, I think my best play is to just switch out. I think from the range that is at, Clodsire should just kind of go down from a combination of a couple of moves. Just going to whoosh again. Man, this is kind of annoying because now it brings the Clodsire back in. I can Fire Blast and attempt to knock it out. Because it looked like it may have been more physically defensive than specially defensive, but he could also... I think, honestly, this and Clodsire are like his only two things to check this. And if this has Mirror Coat, then I'm fucked, but... this is kind of place from time where I'd like to have been modest, but it is what it is. We are going to Fire Blast, and it's probably not going to do enough. It just barely misses out on KO. That's tough. That is tough. I will just U-turn. Do I think that it's going to be Encore? Considering it was Perish, Wish, probably Protect. I doubt it. But I do quite like the idea of trying to... Actually, I think I should probably start setting up spikes. Like, surely you're fine against this, right? You got to assume. Recover? Yeah. This is a little bit critical for like things like ElScizor and Azumarill, but at the same time, I think going for a Leech Seed here is pretty free, right? Chi-Yu can come in, but yeah. I don't know if he's going to want to go hard into it. No, in comes the table. Makes a lot of sense. I also think here I just want to go for the Strength Sap, maybe? Just to weaken this. And if he goes into Chi-Yu, that is very unfortunate, but... my thought is that he's going to probably think that I can't do a lot to him. We are Rocky Helmet as well. Oh my god. I was going to say, that surely is a crit, because there's no way that should have killed me. Okay. This is quite bad now. This is very bad now. Hey, okay, so I will... What, Dragon Dance? I think I have to try and start breaking something with this. And yeah, I think this has got to be what I try and break first. I don't know. The start of the game has just gone so suboptimally that I'm honestly stuck in a position where he's probably just going to Earthquake here and I'll die to Bullet Punch. Or, not Bullet Punch, Body Press. That's going to do a lot. We are going to get some back. And I believe Stone Edge should do enough. It should do enough. That's a good amount of health back. We do land a Stone Edge, so that's good news. And yeah, we're going to do enough. Cool. Azumarill now comes in. Would have absolutely loved to have had my my Bramble Gas to switch into that, but then it's my own fault for staying in. I didn't have to do that. So yeah, that was on me. In comes Handyman, that is the ElScizor. Okay. Well, I definitely appreciate getting this damage off on you. So, by Bullet Punch, even from Terra Steel, it probably does knock me out if it's banded. It probably does. I've got to remember that I can actually calc here, because I've gone so long without calking that I somewhat forget. Yeah, there's no reason to not Bullet Punch. That probably does knock me out as Terra's still banded. Yeah. I was at what, like 84? 44? I mean, it didn't have to be banded, but I think it probably was. So, at this point, I think I've just kind of got to go into you. And I've got to start clicking Calm Mind. At least I've got to Calm Mind once, and then I've got to hit 2 Hydro Pumps against the Scream Tail. And if I can hit 2 against Scream Tail, then we should be in a pretty good spot. Like I say, I think that had to be... it didn't have to be banned actually if he's terrestrialized. Right? Could be wrong there. Yeah, actually, it had to be some kind of boosting item, so it could be Metal Coat. But he is going to switch. Are we going to see Scream Tail? I assume we are. Pretty sure that was Scream Tail. So, again, I will Calm Mind, and I will attempt to break this thing. Hopefully it's not Encore. I would have thought he would have clicked Encore before if he had it, but maybe he just didn't. Okay, we land this Hydro Pump. Does do half. I think he's lefties. Do I want to predict a Protect here? Or does he just wish? I would think he wishes. Oh, he does Protect. I thought there was no way in which he clicks Protect here. Like, literally no way at all, because that would lose him so much. And I think I take this turn. I think I take this turn to switch out into... what's it called? Or do I just attack here? I will just attack on this one. He is going to withdraw. Can you show me the Clodsire? Blueberry. Okay, it's not the Clodsire. That's a bit unfortunate. Hydra is going to do some damage though. Yeah, that's pretty good damage. We take those. And who are we looking to potentially sack? I mean, you're gonna just struggle so much to be able to beat Scream Tail. Man, if I still have my Bramblegast, that is my own fault. I will 100% admit that was my own fault. Probably a Liquidation on the switch. Can I beat Scream Tail from this position? I would assume that Stall Power does more, so I'm going to click Stall Power. I'm going to sack off my... Okay, it did not do more at all. And it's Citrus. You're going to get just above half, aren't you? So you can belly drum. Yeah, I fucking hate it here. This game has just been, in all measures, very, very unfortunate. That's all I can say. This is going to be game. Like, we lose right now. We just lose. So, lots of things could have been done differently. The counter tech was really, really nice. I very much appreciate that tech. Maybe I should have scouted. Who knows? I don't know where I went into this. Spathra still was the better play regardless. I will click U-turn. I was going to say, I'm kind of just throwing at this point by going out until you. I don't think a Spathra lives. It might do because I'm bold, but... that was certainly one of the plays that I made. So, like, I'll just click Terra Blast. I don't think it's going to matter. No, it doesn't. Okay, well, good game to the Lars. Incredibly unfortunate that the variable gas went down, because it actually stopped this set somewhat. Because it would have outsped it, it would never have been able to click Belly Drum as easily as it did. against that, but at the same time as the game we play, it was just an unfortunate turn. And the prep with Clodsire, that was really cool bring. Again, maybe I should have scouted for it. I didn't have to go into Great Tusk there. Losing Great Tusk actually made me weaker to a bunch of other things on that team. And yeah, that was just a poor game and well executed game plan from Lars. Like, I can't take away from Lars at all because he actually played that really well. I'm just always going to be annoyed at myself when I lose games and lose games so heavily, which I think is pretty understandable. But yeah, good game to Lars. Make sure to go check him out. His link will be down in the description below. And like if you enjoyed battle, subscribe so you don't miss out on PBA playoffs that will be coming up soon. Unfortunately, not the unbeaten regular season, but we're going to move to 5-1. Differential's going to take a bit of a hit there, but it is what it is. Until the next one, have a great day, guys. Peace.